So, welcome back to another episode of Fate Apocrypha. So, in the previous episode, we had a huge fight between Frankenstein and Shiro, mainly, which was very surprising, but he is nasty. He's very nasty. He does remind me a lot of Kirei when it comes to, like, the fighting and stuff like that. Obviously, we remember Kirei from Zero having, like, the 3 swords and fighting... not Ilya, Airi. Right? And stuff like that. That fight, he kind of reminds me of that, but also he has like a sword that they said is a noble phantasm, which I'm guessing, I think they said that it was Semiramis who made that sword, right? So I'm guessing it's Semiramis' noble phantasm that she gave to Shiro. I guess we'll see more details on that, what exactly it is. There were also like some questions raised whether Shiro even is a master or a servant. Like he was presented up until this point as a master. I guess we'll see all of those things. We also saw back during Fate Stay Night, and was it Unlimited Blade Works? Yeah, we saw that a servant can also be a master, right? With caster, so, and like assassin and stuff like that, right? We saw that as well. So I guess we'll see. All those things are a mystery for now. We'll see them in the future. And then what else did we see? We saw Darnik having a plan of his own. We don't know exactly what it is, but I guess that's gonna be interesting. And Astolfo, you guys said, like, you guys went through a bit of his, like, noble phantasms. So, obviously, one of them being the grimoire that he had that kind of, like, protects him. And then the other one being the lens that can, like, materialize or dematerialize a servant, I believe. At least partially. And then his griffin, right? Or whatever it is. So, yeah, those are kind of his noble phantasms. He's a very defensive person, but as I said, it makes sense for a paladin, right? He's supposed to take hits, but he's not supposed to be, like, overpowered when it comes to, like, fighting. He's just a paladin, not a warrior, like, let's say, Siegfried or something, right? Makes sense. What else happened? So, Frankenstein or Eve, I guess. You guys, I saw a comment basically saying that the way that Eve works, or Frankenstein's story works in this universe, is basically the same as the original novel. The only difference is that Victor made Eve first, and then Eve wanted Adam, as opposed to Adam being made first and Adam wanting Eve, right? So it's basically the same. The difference being Adam and Eve being flipped in the story. Makes a lot of sense, right? So Adam was never created, but... and that's why Eve hates Victor, like Adam hated Victor, even though they had, like, this kind of, like, Stockholm almost syndrome situation going on. Either way, yeah, I am really, really, really excited to see where they're gonna take this. As I said, I feel like Darnik is gonna betray, or not betray, but I feel like Darnik is gonna do something that's gonna go against the other people in the Black faction, but I guess we'll see. Mordred also pulled up and is fighting Astolfo. Sieg also pulled up and is saving Astolfo, so crazy stuff. Anyways, let's go into... Oh, if you wanna watch this, Uncut and Unblurred, as always, on my Patreon down in the description. And let's go into Fate Apocrypha, episode 10. Here we go. Sieg. What can he do? Oh. Ureda! Yeah, we saw this. This is how it ended. God, I love... Ugh! I need to stop simping for Astolfo, but he's so cool. Oh, this OST. Another one. Dude, I love her VA. Frankenstein's VA. I forgot her name, but Kyoko from Madoka. Wow, so good. Who? Ah, Jack the Ripper. Golem. Oh, rip. It's a Wicker Bronze Golem, right? I wanna know more, like, what's happening with Jack. Oh, Frankenstein. Oh! Oh, the OST. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot to talk about this. It was basically just Shakespeare using like a genjutsu on her. I don't know what he did, but yeah, he put her in some kind of like trance, genjutsu, false reality, whatever you want to call it. Some kind of illusion, right? That's interesting. So he has some kind of power, even though if it's not like completely combat related, it can be used in like some combat situations as like, I'm guessing kind of like a decoy or like just to stall time and stuff like that. I don't know how much he can do, but, and I'm guessing that the reason he was able to do that is because it's a story, and I'm guessing that's kind of what he specializes in. But I mean, all the heroes here have stories, so he can use that. I don't know who I want to win. I love Frankenstein. Nice. No! Damage is fine. Why did they make so many of the servants likable on both sides, man? She's alive. Oh, she's not fine, but she's alive. Hmm. Hmm. You're telling me Frankenstein's dead just like that?
それで十分だ。
What is happening? What? She's alive! Whoa! What's going on this episode? Wall tree? Blasted tree? I like this guy. He's so epic. Don't do this. I really like Frankenstein. She's this insanely strong. Wait, Chishigo used a command spell? Oh, I really like this guy. I feel so bad for him. Wait, so first of all, I feel really bad because I loved Eve and I love this guy. They're such a fantastic duo. This it actually makes me so sad that we can sympathize with both sides, right? Because we know that one of the sides is gonna lose and it's gonna be wiped out and stuff like that. But I don't want that to happen. But apart from that, it's Blasted Tree. What's it a reference to? Because I don't remember any like specific trees being in the Frankenstein story, at least that I've heard of. The only thing that I can think of maybe is obviously Adam and Eve, right? Because the story Adam and Eve, and there's obviously the tree, right? In the story of Adam and Eve, the tree where the sin is on, right? Where the apple is on. So is it a reference to that, or is it something completely different? There's so many different like world trees and stuff like that it could be something completely different. But that's my initial connection to it. But man, I really didn't want Frankenstein to die. I really wish that she would join the red side because she would have a chance to like survive for longer. But Shishigo seems to have used a command spell as well. Huh? Did that energy kind of bring him to life? How? That's Siegfried. Fafnir. I really like Siegfried and his story. We'll see how Sieg ends up developing. The hero's sword. Wait. Oh, Hana and Natsuki. Popping off. Did he just order his own body? There's no way this is the Excalibur. So he sent her more magical energy via a command spell to resist that attack. Or to survive it, I guess. Oh, poor Astolfo. So is he his own servant? Oh, this is just Siegfried's sword, not Excalibur. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Anything goes. Wise words. We're going back to the fakes, guys. It's Gilgamesh. It's like Himmel in Frieren. This guy, man. I don't know how it works. That makes sense. Kinda. But he's a homunculus. That makes sense. I mean, at the end of the day, wait, no. I was gonna say, isn't Jeanne d'Arc also possessing a homunculus? But I think she's possessing just a girl, right? A normal human. So that's different. Interesting. True. So he's basically like Ben 10. He can like turn into different things, servants. Oh, so he... Oh no, he did use a command spell earlier, yeah. Oh! Oh my god! Get shockwave. Aura check. Aye. Oh my god, look at this! That's how you end it. Fall with the flowers. And they changed the ending screen as well. Oh my god. What a fantastic episode. Nope, nothing. Okay. So this episode was just insanity, man. Like, actually insanity. So many people were dying. In the end, one of them ended up getting fully wiped out. And that is best girl, Frankenstein. Well, one of the best girls, I feel like. I really liked her. I'm actually really, really sad that she ended up, you know, perishing. But at the end of the day, it was bound to happen at some point, right? It was bound to happen. Because obviously we're building up to one of the sides winning, and I feel like it's gonna be the red side. So I expected Frankenstein to perish among others sooner rather than later, but it's still sad, man. I really liked her, and I really like her master as well. So sad moment. But apart from that, Sieg ended up getting killed and then revived. He used the command spell on himself. He was like, I command my body to move or whatever, right? So, and by doing that, he ended up being possessed by Siegfried. So he can kind of like get possessed. I don't know if I'm guessing it's only by Siegfried because he has his heart within him. And I don't know if he needs to actually use a command spell every time that he wants to get possessed. That feels a bit weak for an ability, right? That means he can only do it 3 times and then he's out and he can't fight otherwise. I guess we'll see. Like, I guess we'll see what his actual power is. I think right now Sieg kind of suffers from the Jujutsu Kaisen's syndrome, I call it, which is basically everyone around him is so strong and so epic and like such an interesting character that he ends up being the least interesting one out of all of them. Even if you remove him and if you put him in another anime, maybe that doesn't have that interesting of a world and side characters, I feel like he would stand out a lot more. But within this world, he just isn't as interesting as all of the side characters around him, right? But maybe he's gonna come into his own as time goes on. Maybe he's gonna become really, really cool and interesting. I guess only time will tell. But so far, I really, really like Astolfo. Mordred is also great. Yeah, I just really like all of the servants. So, and some of the masters as well. Not all of them. Shiro is very sus. I don't know how to feel about Shiro. I'm gonna need to know his entire story, his plan and stuff like that. I feel like both Shiro and Darnik are plotting something on their own sides that we don't know yet. So that's gonna be interesting to see when they go like head to head. I also wonder like how the Vlad versus Karna fight is going. There's also a fight of Ruler versus Spartacus, which Atalanta is trying to ensue. And then there's also obviously Chiron, Achilles. There's so many fights happening right now, and we haven't seen much about that. So I'm excited to see like how this is gonna go. It does definitely feel like we are reaching a bit of a climax here, right? And we're soon gonna be wrapping up this war, Greater Holy Grail War. Yeah, sure. It seems like we're gonna be soon wrapping it up, which is gonna be interesting. I wonder if when we wrap it up, if, you know, because after the Holy Grail or Greater Holy Grail War, there's gonna be a Holy Grail War happening, right? So once that happens, I wonder if all of the servants will get reset and all of the masters will get... Well, I think all of the masters will remain the same ones. I do wonder if their servants will get eradicated and they're gonna have to summon new ones. And I wonder if there's gonna be 7 masters as well. So let's say 3 of the masters die in this battle on one of the sides and the side wins. Will 3 new masters get appointed and then a Holy Grail War is gonna start? I don't know. I guess we'll find out all of those things once this battle ends. But yeah, this was an incredible episode, man. Holy shit. Anyways, I think, honestly, Astolfo and Karna are my 2 favorite characters. I think Frankenstein is like close behind them, though. I really liked Frankenstein. So it's a shame. Also, Mordred is pretty close as well. Either way, I'm gonna end this one here. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one. Peace.